Metaphysical painting. Metaphysical painting refers to an art movement that emerged in the early 20th century, primarily associated with Italian artists such as Giorgio de Chirico and Carlo Carrà. The term metaphysical in the context of this art movement is borrowed from philosophy. Giorgio de Chirico and Carlo Carrà were influenced by the writings of Friedrich Nietzsche and Schopenhauer. The paintings reflect a philosophical exploration of the metaphysical and existential aspects of human existence. The movement began in 1910 with de Chirico, and is characterized by surreal, dreamlike scenes that often depict empty cityscapes, classical architecture, long shadows, and enigmatic, haunting atmospheres. In 1917, the futurist painter Carlo Carrà met de Chirico in Ferrara, which played a key role in the development of metaphysical art. As of 1919, both artists had mostly moved away from the style, embracing neoclassicism instead. Artists of this movement often incorporated classical architecture and geometric shapes, such as arcades, towers, and empty squares. These elements were used to create a sense of timelessness and mystery. The use of elongated shadows contributes to the eerie and surreal atmosphere in metaphysical paintings. These shadows often serve to emphasize the silence and desolation within the scenes. Human figures, when present, are often depicted as mannequin-like, faceless, and devoid of emotion. This depersonalization adds to the overall unnatural and dreamlike quality of the paintings. Metaphysical painters played with perspective and spatial relationships to create distorted, unrealistic scenes. This use of space contributes to the disorienting and unsettling nature of the artworks. The paintings often include symbolic elements that invite interpretation. Clocks, trains, and classical sculptures are common motifs, and they are used to convey deeper meanings and provoke contemplation. Metaphysical painting emerged during a time of social and cultural upheaval, particularly in the aftermath of World War I. The movement can be seen as a reaction against the rationalism and positivism of the time, with artists turning to the irrational, dreamlike, and subconscious aspects of the human experience. The use of classical architecture and timeless settings can be interpreted as an attempt to escape the harsh realities of the modern world and seek solace in a dreamlike realm. The emphasis on silence and solitude in these paintings suggests a sense of isolation and introspection, reflecting the psychological impact of the war and the changing societal landscape. While metaphysical painting itself was a relatively short-lived movement, 1910 to 1919, it had a significant influence on later art movements, particularly surrealism. The dreamlike quality, symbolic elements, and exploration of the unconscious mind in metaphysical painting paved the way for surrealist artists like Salvador Dali, René Magritte, and Max Ernst. In conclusion, metaphysical painting stands as a captivating movement that captures the psychological and emotional complexities of its time. Through its dreamlike scenes and symbolic imagery, artists crafted a visual language to explore the depths of the human psyche and the subconscious.